All right, team, this is Jay, and this was a fun week. And you're going to hear me say that when we made money for the week, of course. So, this is our copy trader number one, our week ending results, week ending July 19th, 2024. And guys, remember, this is Opkee Investors, and this is where we invest in other people's knowledge, expertise, and efforts to build more wealth, to build a better person. And it's just fun doing this in a group of like-minded people. In today's video, we're going to take a look at what went on with our number one program, our number one trader, our so far so good, no complaints trader. And this is an EA trade copy program that's available to our members for no additional charge other than our VIP membership. So we're going to look at two things. We're going to look at our My FX book, and then we're going to go into the trade platform itself and see what that looked like as far as the trades went. So let's look at the overview as of today, guys, from May 29th to the 19th. You see that July 19th, which is today. That's a 51% gain. This is even more important right here, which is 12.6% drawdown. You know, we're very drawdown sensitive, especially when we're trading with prop firms or other people's money. So that gives us a balance of 162. So let's take a look if we wanted to do a quick custom analysis of that, and we're going to cut that down to the week, right? So if we take that to July, and let's just start it on a Sunday, let's analyze it, and that's what the week looks like. Look at that, 4% for the week, which is excellent. Now I changed up some of the money management because I felt like I could. Again, I'm still playing and experimenting with this $100 account, and then I am copy trading from my $100 account into my $1,000 account, and then even the larger Daro Index, which we're going to show you, which is a $100,000 account. The only thing that I'm changing is how much risk and how much drawdown that I'm sensitive to those particular accounts. So that's the way it looked, guys, just for the week, which is still, and anyone knows that this is amazing. So far, so good, as I always say, right? And that's what I love about the MyFX. Sometimes things are a little skewed and scammers can still use it, but as long as your aim, your intention, your goal is to be transparent, it's a great tool to share amongst like-minded people. So here we go with today's trade is almost half a point there, and this week you see it, this month. And only reason it said this month, guys, it is showing that this month started this week because of my custom analysis. So none of this is really relevant except for this is all for this week. All right. So far so good. Now that's the $100 account. Let's see what it looks like with our Daro Index account, which is $100,000. All right, with my D0 account, you see it looks a little bit different, man. I started this at the end of December, and the biggest thing still, guys, the biggest thing is my drawdown. Because before Funded Next, I was actually making money with Funded Next, which was the typical prop firm, but, you know, they all went by the wayside, at least for MT4s in the United States. So as you can see, the drawdown was only close to 3%. So I'm super conservative when I'm trading something on a live account. And as you can see, I was doing quite well. I started it off in a drawdown, and then I was doing quite well. I put some gold EAs, GOLD EAs on here, and none of them did well during this period, even ones that I didn't use, and that brought my gain down from 5.5% all the way to 2.5%. Here, around in June, this is when I started trade copying our number one performer, and you can see it's been a consistent gain, great recovery, and now I'm at all-time highs for this particular account. Now let's look at the custom analyses of this as well. Here we go again. We're going to go with 7:14 to the day, which is 7:19 actually, but it says 7:20 there. Let's analyze and see what that looked like. Now, based on my risk settings, I'm copying this from all of the trades that happened in this account was copied from my $100 account into this $100,000 account. And look at this, the drawdown. I can still put a little bit more risk in this and feel comfortable. My drawdown wasn't even 1% this week, but yet I made almost 1%. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. So I may ratchet it up a little bit for next week. I'm not quite sure. It depends on the news items. Remember, even if you're trade copying, you still have control over the risk if you want to turn it on, if you want to turn it off. So that's the thing I love about the whole Opkee mindset as I see it. You'll have your own mindset, your own parameters, your own philosophies, but so far so good with this particular person. Again, next month I may ratchet it up. I don't know what I mean by ratchet up. Instead of trading 2 lots, I'm trading 2 full lots on this. I may go up to 3 full lots. So my drawdown would have been double this if I would have doubled my risk. Understood? Now remember, guys, we're not financial advisors. I'm only giving you my thoughts and what I'm doing. And you've seen the good, the bad, the ugly, and I'll continue to keep the transparency here. Okay, let's go to the charts so I can show you what it looked like on the charts this week. Okay, guys, this is my MT4 platform. This is the master account. That's only $100 account. You can see it went from 107 to 162, so that's cool. If we go into the account history, this I think I have, let me make sure. This is for the month, last month. Yeah, this is for the month. Almost a 20% gain here, and this is on the $100 account. Now remember, again, to be transparent, our 4% gain can look totally different for others. It's going to depend on many things. Your copy trading results can be affected by the brokers, the commission, the slippage, copy technology even, and of course, the primary thing is risk management. Human error is huge as well, because I've made some crazy mistakes where I couldn't believe it. And I'm sure that I'm going to see much more. Guys, that's why it's important that you test and you observe and you tweak. All right? And the good thing about me right now with this particular trader, I'm playing with house money, so I really can't lose, and I have a phenomenal. And so if this thing blows up right now, I'll at least retain 30 or 40% for over the last 3 months. I'll put it that way. All right. So let's take a look at what happened this week. Last month. Okay, we'll go custom period there. So see, there's a lot of ways a lot of angles that you can look at, guys. Okay, there we go. That's every trade that was taken this week. And you see, actually, this shows like 6%, but it's a little bit different because you can just see where here that even though it says 712, it didn't close to 716. So it was holding trades from last week that hadn't closed yet. So that's where you're going to see a little bit of your variables. Now, what did that look like with our Darwin X? Okay, here we go. Here's the month to date, 1900. Well, let me make sure that's month to date. Let's see, last month. Yeah, so that's $2,000. So what is that? 2%. That's sweet, right? And let's take a look at this week. Custom period. Told you, man, this stuff is fun too. You put in last week, and there you go. Every trade that was taken this week, you see where some of the drawdowns are, right? 116, I think that was yesterday, almost $200 right there. But yet, this week was a good week. It was $800 on a $100,000 account. And remember, guys, the drawdown on this thing was only 0.2% drawdown. And as I say, The highest compliment I can give any robot, any signal, any trader is so far so good, because I have the expectation that anything can go wrong at any time, and it's best to prepare yourself for that. All right, guys, go out there. If you'd like to join us, of course, we have the Patreon group. It's an introductory offer. This particular trader, this trade copy program is free to our VIP membership, but VIP membership is $29 a month for the first 25 people only. Again, we're keeping it short, we're keeping it sweet, we're keeping it small. Guys, go out there and have a great weekend.